So about a month ago or so, I reviewed this. This is a docking station for the Steam Deck, and it's by the company called Kiwi Home. And I have to say, I think it's probably my favorite Steam Deck docking station that we have tested on the channel. It was really good. And I was perusing, of course, through their website. And one of the things that I had seen was this, which was a cooling stand for the PS5. And I was like, oh, I like that. And I had mentioned that I'd liked it in the video. And then Kiwi Home reached out and said, well, we can send you one if you want to try it. And of course, I was like, yeah, that would be fantastic. So I have it over here, still in the box. I haven't seen it. And we'll take a look. This is it. Cooling stand compatible with PS5. It's fairly large. I'm not sure what this is. Maybe that's a charging area for your controller. I'm not even too sure. 8 different RGB console modes. Sweet deal. 3 USB ports. Also really good because it's going to take up 1, I believe. But that gives you, like, you take up 1, but you gain 3. That's a win. Oh, it does. High-speed charging, fully charged 2 controllers in 3 hours. What? I have a controller charger, but now I have another one, which is good because I kind of want to get another controller. That's excellent. For PS5 digital and disc editions, I have the digital version myself. And there you go. Game store. Oh, so if you actually buy games, which I don't because, well, I buy games. I just don't buy them on disc because, of course, I have a digital version. Built-in fans, safety screws, digital strip for PS5, USB cable, dual charging slot. I didn't even realize it had that. LED indicator, magnetic dongles, switch and USB 2.0 ports. Very, very cool. You guys can see a bunch of information here if you so choose. Right, and it looks pretty slick. My PS5 just sits on the floor. I don't know if that's good for it, but it is what it is, right? Create a fantastic gaming atmosphere. Oh yeah, I like that. It was funny because I just had kind of saw it and I didn't really go into depth at all on it. I like that. $55.99 it says. This is Amazon.ca. And I'm curious because it does say 55, right? That was 55 on their website. But if I go to Amazon Canada, it's on sale right now. So I don't know if this will be the price when you guys see it. 2,000 reviews, 4 stars, 56 bucks. How do you get 4 stars on something that's awesome? Chard can't French. I don't know what that says. So amazing. Useless. This stand makes no difference. And if anything, my PS5 heats up even more and keeps crashing. I would say there's an issue with this fella's PS5 because, number one, I've never had my PS5, even without a fan. I've never had it crash. Ever. It's just never done it. So if yours is crashed, it's funny because he says it keeps crashing. Maybe it's not heat that's an issue, right? Works awesome. Perfecto. Some other languages stuff. See, everybody likes it except for it seems somebody that is like my PS5 is broken and a fan didn't fix it. Really? Okay, on first looms, it's very nice, but then you get into the other things. The 3 front USB plugs don't work. It may look as if you're controller, but it will not answer the same in types. Again, either they have probably a defective one. It's always funny when you look at them and they're all awesome reviews, except for my PS5 is broken and this didn't fix it. And same idea here is that it doesn't work. Maybe you don't know what you're doing, or you got a defective one. Those are it. Anyways, this is it right here. So this is the box it comes in. Kiwi Home. I was like gonna do this video downstairs, and then I opened the box and I realized I don't need a top-down camera. It does have it's sort of a manual. It's just like, that's it right there. It's got this little, how it kind of sets up and how it screws onto the bottom, and you plug it in to one of the USB ports. Well, there is. So this number one. This is it, and they tape a little. You guys can see it here, right? It's two little magnetic. What is that? Just USB-C adapters, I guess. That's neat. All right. And then you get the USB cable, which is going to go into your PS5. This is a little adapter, I guess would be, depending on if you have the digital version or the non-digital version. Oh, this is all the cooling vents in the bottom. You get little rubber feet, which is good. Now realize too, right? If you're a person that lays their PS5 like horizontally, this isn't going to work. And then you guys may be able to see that. That's all your ports on the one side. And then on this, we have a tray that opens up. And this is where you're, oh, I see. This is where you put these little guys so that they attach there and we're good to go, right? That's how they charge. So that's where your two chargers are. And then on this side, this is where you could stick all your games. That's cool. I like it. I like it so far. So what else do we get? The only two other things that you and I get was we do get a manual. So if you are having issues, make sure you read the manual because it's important. And it does say it has 30-day money-back guarantee, 12-month warranty, and lifetime user support. What does that mean? I don't know. And there's a big screw. I'm guessing that is to mount. My guess is that one there, which would mount the PS5 to this so it doesn't slide off. That's my guess. All right, let's go connect it and see what we think. Okay, so before we go over there, I figured it might be kind of cool to see if this, right, it works just by itself so you guys can kind of see it, because if not, the PlayStation is going to be on top of it. So I brought over a battery pack that we will just kind of lay on the top. So I'm going to plug this battery in. Yes, battery is plugged in. It's a big battery. Oh yeah, see, look. Yeah, look, you can hear it, right? It's definitely got cooling. And there's the lights on the front. And I think there's a button here and there's a button here. So one of them, yeah, one of them. Oh, this changes the fan speed. So I don't know if you can hear it. Higher. Yeah, I don't know if it's just 2 speeds. It may just be 2 speeds. It says that the cooling fan, pressed to turn on the cooling system. Each time it is pressed, it can be adjusted to auto speed, low speed, and high speed. The speeds are indicated by flashing green, flashing orange, and flashing red. So if I wanted it on auto, which I think it is, my guess is that is flashing green. So was it this one? There, flashing green, right? So there's your colors, right? Depending on what you want, which is cool. And then this one is just what color light you want. And for us, I think the blue would be awesome. That's cool. And yeah, like it's not as if you're blowing a huge fan on you, but there's definitely cool air coming out of that. It's got to be doing something. Yes. All right, now we're gonna go hook it up. All right, my friends, we are down here on the floor, and my puppy is here, and she's kind of being a bit of an annoyance. Here she is. Ready? Look at her. Look at her. There she is. Come over there, buddy. So let's get this installed. First and foremost, of course, we're just going to come here and unplug everything out of the back. Okay. Make sure it's all powered off, of course. Now for me, again, I do have the digital, and I was reading that on here, this is the digital adapter. If you have the disc version, I guess you would take that out because of course it needs more space. Now, I do stand mine vertically, so I have this on there, which I'm going to take off and put the other one on. Lucy wants to play. This is Lucy's toy. Go get it, buddy. Okay, so that's off. And of course, this is what this screw is for, is to mount, as far as I can tell, the stand to the PS5. So we're going to be using this instead of the other one. So I'm just gonna do that. And again, the nice thing is this is it's because it's shaped a certain way, it only fits in a certain way, right? So right there you go. That fits in. That fits in nicely. You guys should be able to see that there. We'll just kind of tip it up maybe a little bit. That's it. That's it. So the hardest part really of this is just putting it upside down just to get that screw in. And the other thing is that it doesn't come with a little screwdriver. So just kind of be aware of that because you'll want to have one. You're going to need a really long one. As far as I can tell, that goes in, but that's not long enough. So what you're going to need is a really long screwdriver. So let me see if I have one of those, and I'll be right back. All right, so we got traditional long screwdriver. It's a great time also to brush off any dust that needs to be taken off. Okay, and we'll see if traditional screwdriver fits. Oh, it does. So we're good. We're good. There we go. We're in. So just make sure it's a fairly thin screwdriver. Excellent. Now the other thing too is back here it says we just want to make sure we plug into one of these, one on the back. Now it may fit into the top one, but it definitely fits into the bottom of the two USBs. You guys can see it right there. And the bonus of it having USBs now on the front of it is that for me, of course, I have some extra hard drives which are used to store games on. So this now is getting all this stuff plugged back in. Okay, so I'm just going to keep that back there. Everything else is good. We'll plug it in for power. Sweet. We'll just tuck that back where it was. It looks good. Now my hope is that the controller port is on the side that I'll actually use. Yes, that's good, because I won't be using game storage because of course I don't have any. So let's grab a controller. And so what you have to do is I need to go grab those USB-C magnet things. Hold on, magnets. I just need one. Okay, so these simply, you guys may be able to see it right there. These simply go in here. Now you got this adapter inside it, and this, as far as I know, should one of these ways. I guess it's maybe this way. Boom, it's charging. You guys may be able to see that. I'll just move this camera, but you can see the little lights have turned on my controller. Where are you? Right there. And you can see that that is doing its business. Charging. Sweet deal. Okay. So far we're pleased. Last but not least, what do we want? Last but not least. Oh, I guess it is on. See, it just powered on when the controller plugged in. All right, that's good. What about? Do I have anything that needs to plug in on the front just to see if we're getting any power? Well, this is actually the Bluetooth controller for my headphones, for my gaming headphones. So my guess would be I should be able to just plug that straight in there, and it's on. You know, right? Check it. There it is, doing its stuff, like it should. Oh yes, I like that. I think that's going to be excellent. All right, guys. I have mine set, of course, to auto cooling. But number one, here's a few things. It gets your PlayStation up off the ground, which is good. Number two is that you get extra ports, which is good. And number three is that it should cool, do your controller charging, all kinds of good stuff. Yeah, very, very cool. All right, guys, that's it. I'll put links down below where you guys can take a look if you're interested. And I'll see you guys next video. Later.